The Anaheim Ducks just put up the saddest excuse for an elimination game I've ever seen. So to recap, the Anaheim Ducks were playing in the second round of the Stanley Cup Playoffs this year against the Vegas Golden Knights. Vegas had always either led or had been tied in the series, but Anaheim was putting up a really good fight throughout the whole series. It really felt like this series could have gone either way at any given point. That was until Game 6 in Anaheim. The Ducks entered this one needing to win. They were down 3-2 in the series. They were on home ice. They have been perfect in the playoffs coming off of a loss. It was the perfect storm for them to get a win, get back in the series, and force a Game 7 in Vegas with momentum. And keep in mind, if they would have won this series, they would have had a chance to face the Colorado Avalanche. While yes, they're the Avalanche, the President's Trophy curse might still be a thing, causing them to crumble, maybe in the Western Conference Finals. So the Ducks were potentially playing for a shot at the Stanley Cup Finals. It would have been the first time in almost 20 years they would have been to the finals. Last time they appeared was when they won it back in 2007. So you would think the Ducks would come out pretty energetic, pretty high energy, and pretty confident, right? Well, that would have been the case if confident play means getting 2 shots on 4 power play opportunities before a 6-on-4. I have never seen a team play this sad in a must-win game. This game was win or quite literally go home. With a loss, the Ducks would be eliminated from the playoffs. A win would force a Game 7 in Vegas. There was no room for error, and all this Ducks team did was collapse. From the opening whistle, in the first 2 minutes, they gave up a goal to Vegas. By the end of the first period, it was 3-0. This Ducks team played tonight with no soul. They weren't even playing chippy when they were down 3-0 in the second period. There was a little bit of pushing and shoving, but it wasn't as chippy as I would think a team with their backs against the wall down 3-0 in an elimination game would have been. I don't know if this falls on Quintonville. I don't know if this falls on the players just being like worn out from the season, but I don't know. But what I do know is whatever that game was, it was a sad excuse of an attempt to stay alive in the playoffs. Anaheim, welcome to the offseason. Hopefully you get better next year, because this is a loss that's going to hurt through the summer.